Can you kill that light on that side?
Yeah.
Oh, we're live. Okay, here we go. So glad you're all with us. Where do I make this go big here? Well, we're spooling up. Enter full screen. Here we go. There we go. I like that better. Hey, what's up, Mr. Hank?
How you doing, Pastor Daniel, and all those out there?
Good. We got nobody on just yet, but you'll see the numbers start clicking right here.
Oh, great.
It's at 0, and we'll have people jump on. There's our little comment section. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, Ava. Eva, bless you. So I see now we have 2. Now we have 3 people.
Right.
And it'll grow, and we've had as many as 100 and something, 130. It's not like a whole lot of people jump on right now. It is in the middle of the day, so that's not the greatest for for catching people. And then there's the eye contact right there. We see you all out there, and then it goes all over, and we've had as many as 700 people look at 800 people look at just one broadcast. But it's a way of just connecting with people, and it's streaming on our YouTube, it's streaming on my personal YouTube, and it's streaming on the church Facebook.
Fantastic.
This is Minister Hank Hergelant. Many know you as Pastor Hank. Somebody said, "Where's Pastor Hank?" Anyway, I have lots of people calling you Pastor Hank because you're a great pastor and a great leader and doing a great job. Tell everybody what you do around here, and let me see if I can. How long have you been going to the church?
Well, we've been going, my
thing.
wife, Mr. Arian, we've been coming to the church for, a little over 10 years now. So back in the Lucille building.
You've got that radio voice, which I've told you before, which is better than a radio face.
Amen. Yes. So we've been coming for about a little over 10 years and just got plugged in right off the bat. God has just blessed our socks off under Pastor Daniel's leadership and Pastor Karen, and we have just had a ball. And
I remember your first service.
Oh, I remember it too.
I think I prophesied over you marriage ministry at your first service.
That's
Am
right.
I right?
You had never met me. And I remember the spot, just like you say many times in your service. I remember the spot where it happened, but
so
up in the front,
on the carpet,
front side, right side of the sanctuary up there at the altar, and Pastor Daniel prophesied over us and talked about how we're going to have a marriage ministry. He had no idea who we were.
Meanwhile, you are. You're full-time ministry, full-time on staff. You do the work of like 10 people. And you and your wife are over our marriage ministry.
Amen.
I love that.
It's amazing. And through the years, so I do the facilities with Mitch Rouse. Mitch, I refer to him, if you were to, how can I put it in perspective? He is, if you've ever watched Star Trek, whether you do or don't, he would be Scotty, the engineer on the Enterprise. Wow. So a lot of stuff going on around here at the facility, along with men's ministry, which passion for that, and the marriage ministry. And we also have a conference coming up.
Well, I want to talk to you about the conference here in just a moment. Let me say hi to Becky Dilly. Would you guys hurry up? You've been going too long already. Whatever, wrap it up. Let's go. Come on, Ed. We love you guys.
Yes, we do.
The helping with facilities, most people don't realize. You'd be like, oh, that's a janitor. No, there's whole groups of people that help keep the place clean. No, this place is like a city. It has its own septic treatment plant, sewage treatment plant. It has its own natural gas powered turbines. We produce our own electricity and our own heat, partnered with MEA. But it's state of the art, all in floor heating. It's remarkable. The thing that's taken me a while to get used to is if I leave something in my office and then I go down to the sanctuary, I'll be back in 10 minutes.
That's right.
Go and get it. Well, we really appreciate all that you do. Our men's ministry has been growing, and we've wanted to do a men's conference. We've done some different things over the years, but we've never done anything like what we're doing this Friday. Starts this Friday. And we have 2 guests coming in. Maurice Watkins, also known as Termite. He was a Golden Gloves champion, youngest Golden Gloves boxer champion at age 16. And he went on and had an incredible record of bouts, but he's a powerful man of God, and he's going to be with us. He's going to be sharing. And then Pastor John Boyd. Is it Boyd?
No, Johnny.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll have it here in just a second. So
Pastor John is a great man of God, and he's going to be preaching and ministering to us on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really looking forward to it. You have to register to be a part of it. That helps us with food and such. And we'll hope that you're going to come. So if somebody, can they register at the door? Tell us about how to register, how to get there, and some of the stuff that's going to be happening.
Sure. So you can get online to register. It's real important that you do that right off the bat. Go ahead and register. We got a lot of stuff.
Where
going
online
on.
Is it?
At the King's website. So King's Wasilla.
I'll put it up.
Okay. And King's Wasilla, the website where you can get on there and register and pay your $25 fee. For those, there's a cut price for students, which is $15. And don't let that hinder you from coming to the men's event. Please
that's
show
like
up.
2 coffees.
Yeah, it's
like 2 coffees at Starbucks. Give me a break.
That's right. And so we have a lot of events, not to mention what Pastor was saying, that we have Termite Watkins and the Golden Glove. By the way, Termite Watkins, as a matter of fact, Balboa Productions, Sylvester Stallone, is actually making a movie out of Termite Watkins.
Is he?
So yes. So there's a major production movie about our guest speaker.
Maybe we could get in it.
Oh yeah, maybe so. And then he's going to be here, and then Pastor Johnny's going to be here as well from Houston, Texas. And it's just going to be a powerful time. In the lobby, we're going to have lots of activities going on. We'll have some box bowling, if you've ever seen that, where you have a little ball that you box. We have some weightlifting competition. We have a body fat check.
Johnny Brady.
Pastor Johnny Brady. Yeah. So
body fat check?
The body fat check.
That's going to be ugly.
Yeah. The winner is going to win a cheeseburger, so we can fatten them up a little bit. Unless it's in reverse. I'll get the other side.
You have a bench press competition?
We have a bench press competition. And
you fixing to win that?
I believe Pastor Daniel's probably going to be in there.
I'm out. I got a shoulder thing.
Got a shoulder. Well, we have some other, people that
you guys aren't pulling out the Speedos for any posing or anything.
That won't happen.
No Speedo posing.
No defilement in the lobby. Zero defilement. So we have that going on, and then the kids have a little action going on. They have some of the big boxing gloves that they're going to have some fun with in the corner, and then we have our MC for the event and his referee suit.
Who's that?
That will be Minister Dr. David. He'll be walking around with the microphone. Yeah.
Hey, what's the cutoff on the kids? What's the youngest?
So 12 is the youngest.
Okay.
Yeah, so 12 and up, more than welcome to come. You really don't want to miss it. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to feed you on Friday night when you come in. We're going to feed you Saturday morning, and you're going to hear and we're going to feed you spiritually with the guest speakers. God's got powerful words for these folks. So
your wife's sending you messages right now.
Oh, I love you too.
Oh, how sweet! And I thought this
speaking
was also
of the marriage
cute.
ministry.
Calm down, Minister Arian. That's fantastic. So we wanted to make sure that you were aware of that. And let me just talk about fasting for a moment. Fasting and prayer, they always go together. And we'll wrap up today. We're not going to be on real long. Are you fasting, Mr. Hank? What kind of fast are you doing?
I am doing a 1 meal a day, and that will be after 6 p.m. every night within a 2-hour window. And then I don't eat anything, no sweets, no nothing.
Drink water.
Water only.
Oh, my goodness.
And I also fasting coffee with Pastor Kirsten.
Now, that might be demonic. What are you talking about?
That's a miracle.
Pastor Kirsten not on coffee is like
a miracle. Yeah. He's going to hear from the Lord. Yeah, certainly.
Well, we need him too. Amen.
Yeah. Amen.
He's a great blessing. I'm doing a different kind of. I'm doing a lion diet with intermittent fasting. Won't get into what all that is, but fasting and prayer changes things. Amen. Fasting and prayer will bring your heart before the burning bush of God's presence, And there's so many things we're believing God for. I'm going to put together a letter, and we'll have it printed up, and we'll have it out in the lobby. By the grace of God, we'll have it this weekend. And just to let you know, some of the things we're believing for at the church, like the building being paid off. We're praying, believing, we're prophesying and declaring the building's going to be paid off.
Amen.
We're praying for this conference to be all that God's intended it to be. We're asking for 200 life groups. We just had our rally on Sunday night, and hoping for leaders to be released. 10% of the population we're praying for here in the Mat-Su Valley. That's 10,000 people, a part of Kings Wasilla. It can happen, and it is happening.
Amen.
And we're seeing tremendous breakthrough. Fasting and prayer brings breakthrough. The text we chose, as I shared yesterday, was Daniel chapter 10. And Daniel 10, he set his heart to gain understanding. His words were heard. I love what the text says. His words were heard from the first day he prayed. But the answer to prayer was hindered by demonic assignment to hinder the angel. But because Daniel set his face and prayed and fasted, mourned 3 full weeks, and it defines what that Daniel fast is. He's probably 86 years old, possibly 90. Scholars debate that. At 86, you should probably eat a little bit of something. Anyway, he fasts and prays and gets a breakthrough. What he did in the natural, and I'm going to end on this, but listen closely. What Daniel did in the natural through fasting and prayer released power in the supernatural. What he did in his generation, we still actually read now. And the book of Daniel, as you know, Minister Hank, is one of the most important books of eschatology and for the hour and the season that we're in right now. It's a great time of transition in America. It's a great time of transition in the heavenlies. It's time for a great outpouring of the Spirit. We're in the midst of a Ripple Challenge, which is reaching the lost. Yeah. Invite people. Come to the men's event Friday night at
6:30. The doors will open at
6:30 p.m. You can register. You said, I can't afford it. You come if you can't afford it, then you come and see me, and we'll see what we can do. We want you to be there. Don't make that an excuse. All right. Also, you can maybe resist from drinking one of the Starbucks. Here is Brother Need a Cup of Coffee.
I heard there was some remarks made regarding the fast and maybe some of the effects that happen when you've been you haven't drank coffee and for a while. So I just thought I'd come get a full report. I want you to know I've not slashed anyone's tires. I've not scratched anyone's eyes out.
Very Christian of you.
Yeah, you know what? And I've not hurt anyone. My family still loves me. I'm not sure some of the coworkers are coming back till February, but that's okay. We're going to make it. We're going to make it.
What are some of the things you're believing God for in the fast?
Pastor, we're believing God for the right decisions leading up to building a house on our property.
I am too. Same thing.
Some next steps for some of my older kids. We're believing God for those things to come about. We're believing for the great vehicle exchange to happen at my house, some vehicle exchanges to happen. And then that's kind of the big things that we're believing God for, some directional things, some insight and revelation.
Well, I'm believing for directional things too, and I'm hoping to build another house behind me, and I need a vehicle change too. You know, I got this beautiful car, this Toyota, which you're a big Toyota fan.
We are.
Man, I can't fit my left foot in that thing, and my mother can't get in it. You need like an act of God to get inside that thing. You need a small. If I was Asian, I think it would be easier. I'm just too big and maybe stiff. Anyway, we're going to exchange that thing, I think. That's all for now. Be a part of the men's conference. You part of the men's conference?
I'll be there.
It's going to be great. Fast and pray because it brings breakthrough. Ripple Challenge. Go ahead. Take that Ripple Challenge. Be a part of it. Invite people. Sunday morning. It's going to be amazing. Sunday night, we'll have a guest speaker. It's going to be great. We love you. Peace and aloha.